Hello everyone. Today's story is Haripant the Wise by Sudha Murthy from the book The Magic Drum. During the reign of one of the Vijayanagar emperors, there lived a wise magistrate named Haripant. His verdicts were always fair, and people came to him from all over the vast kingdom so he could settle their disputes. In the city, there lived a greedy ghee merchant named Shiriyala Shetty. His shop always had 20 barrels of ghee, but of these, 15 would be good, and the remaining 5 adulterated. He would mix the adulterated ghee with the good one and sell it to the people. This went on for a long time, till finally the people got tired of being cheated and complained to Haripant. Haripant got the ghee examined and found it to be adulterated indeed. He gave Shiriyala a choice of punishment. He could either drink the 5 barrels of adulterated ghee from his shop, or he could get 100 lashings or pay 1,000 gold coins to the treasury. Shiriyala started thinking. Losing 1,000 gold coins was too much, and 100 lashings was too painful, so he decided to drink up the 5 barrels of ghee. Though Shiriyala sold adulterated stuff in his shop, he always made sure that his own food was made of the best quality. So after drinking 1 barrel of the bad ghee, he started feeling sick. By the 3rd barrel, he was vomiting. At this point, he decided to opt for the lashings instead. But his was a pampered body, unused to any hard work. After 10 lashes, he started trembling. By 20, he was giddy, and by 40, he was half dead. Stop! He screamed. I will pay the 1,000 gold coins. Just let me go. Finally, Shiriyala had to pay the money, and he ended up suffering all 3 punishments, something he would not forget in a hurry. The people of the city got to use only the best quality ghee in their food from then on. Another time, Gunakara, a poor coolie, was walking by Vibhandaka's cloth store. Vibhandaka was a rich merchant who owned a huge cloth store right in the center of the town. It was a winter morning, and Gunakara was carrying a large sack of waste from a nearby eatery to the rubbish dump. As he was passing by Vibhandaka's shop, he slipped and fell. His sack opened up and the stinking waste lay all over Vibhandaka's shop floor. The merchant immediately started screaming, Look at this mess! Clean it right away before my customers come. Trembling, Gunakara took a broom and a bucket of water and started cleaning. He cleaned and polished till not a speck of dirt remained on the floor. But Vibhandaka would not give up so easily. The floor is wet, he shouted. Get a cloth and wipe it. Gunakara scratched his head. I don't have any cloth on me, he said. Anyway, by the time your customers come, the sun will be out and it will be dry. Or you give me a cloth and I will wipe the floor. Now the merchant was even angrier. Is this a warehouse of old clothes? Where will I get a spare cloth from? You take off your coat and wipe the floor with it. This was too much. Gunakara was wearing an old, worn woolen coat, the only warm clothing he possessed. I am a poor man, he tried to explain. Some rich person like you gave me this coat for winter. If I use this coat to clean the floor, what will I wear? Please let me go. But Vibhandaka was adamant. No, if the dirty smell persists after you go, no customer will come to the shop. I will suffer big losses. My reputation will be ruined, and I will become a pauper. So quickly, take off your coat and clean up. By now, word of the argument had spread, and a crowd had gathered there. Haripant, on his way to court, heard the angry exchanges and pushed his way through the crowd. Everyone fell back. Justice would now be done, they were sure. When he had heard the entire story, Haripant turned to Gunakar. He is right. If you don't clean up well, Vibhandaka will suffer huge losses. Take off your coat and clean the floor. A hush fell on the crowd. How could Haripant deliver such an unjust verdict? As the murmurs grew, Haripant held up his hand. I am not done yet, he announced. There is a second part to my verdict. Turning to the merchant, he said, and you will compensate Gunakara's family for his untimely death. What death? Howled an enraged Vibhandaka. Haripant was calm. The complaint was based on an if. If customers smell the dirty smell, they would abandon your shop and your customers would not like to come here. Similarly, if Gunakara loses his coat today, he may catch a cold and fever and die in a few days. His whole family depends on his earnings, so they may starve. Some of them might also die due to starvation. So you have to compensate his family. Haripant smiled as Vibhandaka stood looking worried. Gunakara, clean up, he said, and Vibhandaka, let him inside the store and choose the best, warmest cloth for the winter. People who had gathered around applauded the clever verdict.